right, everyone. Welcome back to Betting by the Numbers, a sports betting Discord and YouTube channel dedicated to taking the decision-making process of sports betting out of the hands of idiots like me and putting it in the hands of people who actually win. Today, we're doing a little bit more of the same in terms of using oddsjam's fantasy screen to make picks of 5 or 6 players on Parlayplay. But a little twist today. We're going to try to figure out a little bit on why these lines are moving. As I've explained in previous videos, using this fantasy screen, which can be accessed right here, we're going to see the odds of major sports books when compared to the odds of either the over or the under at minus 114 at Parlayplay. The reason that it's minus 114 is that these player prop apps like Prize Picks, Underdog Fantasy, Parlayplay, No House Advantage, they don't differentiate the price you pay to take the over or the under or any certain odds versus another. Every bet you make there is for the same odds in a round-robin bet when you're picking the 5 or 6 picked Insured. Because of that, we look for sports books telling us, hey, we aren't feeling comfortable with these. Minus 156, you're going to have to pay $156 to win 100 back at Pinnacle to win this bet. However, it's minus 114 there. That's positive expected value. We're going to continue to just rip those bets with Parlayplay, with Prize Picks. Hit the 4, hit the 5, hit the 6 out of 6, make some money in the long term. And turn this little side hustle into something fun. So we are going to get going. These videos try to keep under 6 or 7 minutes, so let's get moving. First, obvious, Xavier Tillman. Grizzlies under 8.5 points, minus 156 at Pinnacle. That's almost enough for me to bet it. You still got minus 135, minus 125. So we're going to head over to props.cash, a wonderful stats website, and head over to the NBA tab. The reason we're doing this today is just to get some little explanation on why do we think that Tillman's number is that low, right? He's had definitely a role play all year. So why, let's just search this out. Tillman, 8.5. Let's see, in his last, with 2 days rest, he's even. In the playoffs, he went 2 against the Lakers, 8.5. The defense is getting better, and his role is getting limited. So love that pick. We're going to head over to Parlayplay. We're going to type in Tillman. We're going to have under 8.5 points. Head back to the fantasy screen where we see our next pick. LeBron James over rebounds and assists at 14.5. Minus 135 or minus 130 at every book here in Illinois. It's LeBron James in the playoffs. You guys know what to expect at this point. Or maybe we don't know what to expect. But we know that that man really likes to get the job done, especially on these big stages. So we'll head back here. Rebounds and assists. And Mr. LeBron James is right there, 14.5. We can see Memphis defense not the best at not giving up rebounds and assists. In the playoffs, he's had 16 both times. That's a number off. So we're going to head over to Parlayplay. We're going to type in James. We're going to scroll on over to his rebounds and assists. Add that to our board. So we can quickly, more or less. All right, the next pick is going to be Jason Robertson of the Dallas Stars, over 3.5 shots on goal. If we come over to props.cash and get that NHL screen loaded, we would turn on shots on goal, and we will look up. And in his shots on goal, we can see over the year he's been averaging at least 3.8. In the last couple, he's had 4 and 7. Wow, across the last 10, he's averaged well over 4. Or right at 4, I guess. And against Minnesota, he's had mostly good games. So, playoffs, lots of goals, or maybe not, but lots of shots. So let's head back, add player, Jason Robertson, shots. So that is more 3.5. Head back to the fantasy screen where we will look for our next pick. I've had some trouble with under assists in the past. We'll come back there if we need him. But like last night, took Kawhi Leonard under that was posted on the picket, and that lost almost immediately. The next pick we're going to look at is D'Angelo Russell, Lakers over made threes. You can see by the fantasy screen, minus 128, minus 140 at BettingbytheNumbers. If we head over to the NBA tab on props, that will get us to 3-pointers made. All right, not wanting to play with that, so we're just going to go to the selection. Let's see, in the playoffs, he's made 3-0 against Minnesota. When he plays in Memphis, he's hit 3 in the last 2. He's got to score some points, and this is a good way to do it. He's been shooting them more lately. So, yeah, it's a good pick. I like it. So we're going to head back over to Parlayplay. We're going to go to add player. We're going to type in Russell. It's 3 pointers made. All right, head back to this screen where we will be looking for our next spot, which looks like is in this grouping right here. We just have to decide which ones we love. And there's definitely a line we love. Sebastian Aho over 2.5 shots on goal. Going back to the fantasy screen and see if we can't find anything better. I'm not in love with that one, but let's check out Martin Necas. His shots on goal. I like that a lot more. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, Martin Necas is going to be our next addition, so we can head back to Parlayplay, add him to the shots. We are down to our 5 pick. Let's add one more for good luck. We'll refresh these odds, which oddsjam has done in there to make it wonderful. Let's look at this. Kirill Kaprizov over shots on goal for the Wild. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's been having to rip a lot of shots lately. -1 implied odds over his last 10. 6, 8, 3. I mean, when he plays Dallas, 6-5 in his last 2. Dallas isn't going to give up a lot of shots, but he's going to take them, and you don't need a lot of them to be perfect to get on this screen. So we're going to add him, KI. There we go. Okay, so using oddsjam's fantasy screen and using props.cash to kind of justify those picks. Here is our parlay play today. We have Xavier Tillman, less than 8.5 points. LeBron James over 14.5 rebounds and assists. Jason Robertson over 3.5 shots on goal. D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 3-pointers made. Martin Necas of the Hurricanes over 2.5 goals. Shots on goal, rather. And for the Wild, Kirill Kaprizov over 3.5. We will add that into a 6-pick insured, and that will be our picks for today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope that this was a little different, a little more fun to add some betting selection for today. We have a lot of good playoff hockey and baseball and basketball. So everyone tune in. Have a great day, and I'll try to get a new video to you soon. Thank you.